All right, another decode today. We got the script, news, and prophecy numbers. So, as many have proved with Gematria in the Gematria community, the majority of events in our world are scripted, like we all know, right? Although there are times where numbers seem to connect in the divine manner, but and this is going in my book. That's kind of why this is formatted that way again. So, keep in mind, most times when you hear about prophecy in this world, and this is for anyone that's new, obviously, um, it's not really. It's like, for instance, it's a significant chunk of the Bible is contrived prophecy by man, and then they fulfill it as a means to control, right, and distract the people. Um, and I'll just start off with the word prophecy, as it equals 106 and 110, just like contrived does. Also, both staged and authority equal 106. And you see kind of how authority comes in, contrived prophecy as a means to control. You kind of see how that fits in. And then, furthermore, Maya means illusion. And think about the ancient civilization, the Mayans, and the Mayans is a phrase that equals 106 as well. Um, oh yeah, and then contrived equals 110, along with prophetic, narration, coding, create, construct, and psychosis. And have you heard the phrase, it's all by design? And all by design, the phrase all by design equals 110 as well. And the most scripted program on TV, you probably could guess it, the news, right? Doesn't matter which source, the news, it's always really bullshit, as we know. News equals 47, and the number 47 also connects to contrived, with the ed on the end. Uh, all by design, narration, the Mayans, again, Maya means illusion, and psychosis. Psychosis meaning, for anyone that doesn't know, uh, people that have a hard time knowing what's real and what's not. So you see how these terms relate. I shouldn't have to explain. And um, politics also relates as Democrat, Republican, authority. These are authority. Um, Goes back to authority also equating to 106, but um, also relates to politics as Democrat, Republican, White House, authority, government, and president all equal 47. And remember, um, in the Bible, it's said that Jesus is the shepherd, or Jesus is also known as the shepherd. And a shepherd is one who tends to the sheep or one who governs the sheep. Shepherd equals 47, and this is obviously just comparing how Jesus is like a governmental figure to the people. It's just religion again. Religion's just another form of government, another way to control. When people think it frees them, it's the when it's the total opposite. It's all an illusion. That's the whole point. And remember, the number 47 is big with Freemasonry, as their compass is set to 47 degrees. And I could give other examples, but just to keep it short, I won't. And all these terms I went over previously also equal 133, which are contrived, prophetic, narration, construct, psychosis. Think about constructing the language, um, you know, by numbers, like I went over. And I mean, like, that's been proved out of the wazoo. I mean, um, and psychosis equals 40, or excuse me, 133. Shepherd equals 133, and government. So all these terms equal 133 just to go over it again. Because a lot of these terms have overlapping number, like equal the same numbers. And then we got the number 77 and how English was constructed by numbers. Um, and the United States is the most English speaking country. United States equals 77. Script equals 77. And all these terms equal 77 as well. Matrix, Bible code, narrate, Christ, theater, think about the world as a stage. Stars, ever heard it's written in the stars. Cube, cube equals 77, which is a symbol of the third dimension, or the matrix, which we live in, the physical world here, right? You know, all those terms equal 77. And along with, you know, think about the Matrix movie, and it's been said that we live, there's a theory that we live in a holographic world. Holographic world, cinematic, like relates to movie frames, you know, stuff like that. Pictures, matter, as in, you know, physical building blocks of, you know, of our world, consciousness, and exist all equal 77 as well. So you see how all those relate. Um, so yeah, and for you guys that don't know Bible code, I didn't exactly know what it was either till recently, but basically it's watch the movie Knowing. It's if you know the movie Knowing says it all, like it explains that. Um, but the Bible code said to basically be translated. It can apparently be the Bible can apparently be translated to foretell future events, and they call that prophetic, like it was written before stuff even happened, but it's not really. I just put that in there because it's not really what people may think. It's man that wrote all that stuff and is fulfilling it through these secret societies. And yeah, that was it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. Peace.